Hello. Hope you guys are all doing well. It is the last day of May, which is crazy. I can't even understand it. We're gonna do some cash stuffing. And funny story, I actually made this whole video yesterday because I didn't think I was gonna get my tip money from the restaurants and I was gonna be short, and I was just like, whatever, just did the whole video. And then I came into work and I had all my tips and I was able to get my paycheck in and all that stuff. So all that to say, we're now redoing this video. So some things are going to be a little bit different. I've pretty much emptied out this book already. So yeah, it's going to be slightly less. All my receipts and change aren't necessarily going to be in here, but we're just going to go through it. So yeah. Hope you guys are all doing well. Lately, it's been a little crazy. There's actually been massive forest fire going on in Halifax area, my city, in kind of some of the surrounding areas. So that's been crazy. But yeah, I guess it's like the biggest forest fire in Nova Scotia's recorded history. So it's kind of intense right now. I have a lot of people that had to or a lot of friends who had to evacuate their houses. I know at least one or two people that have lost their house and stuff, so it's kind of crazy. But hopefully it's supposed to rain in a couple days, which would be good, put out some fires. But yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on around the world here in good old Nova Scotia, Canada. But yeah, we're gonna do this cash stuffing. Thankfully, that we know of, nobody's died or anything in the fire, so that's good. But yeah, anyways, we are cash stuffing $885 today, which is insane. It's definitely a bigger cash stuffing. I'm gonna take all this out. We're gonna count our cash. Excuse me. So we have 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 540, 560, 580, 600, 620, 640, 660, 680, 690, 700, 710, 720, 730, 740, 750, 760, 765, 770, 775, 780, 785, 790, 795, 800, 805, 810, 815, 820, 825, 830, 835, 840, 845, 850, 855, 860, 865, 870, 875, 880, 885. Perfect. We're gonna stuff all this lovely stuff. But yeah, so yeah, that's everything that's going around here. How are you guys doing? Really hoping you guys, wherever you are, safe. I guess almost every province in Canada apparently is having forest fires right now, which is insane. My country is burning. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing well. Let me know in the comments below where you guys are watching from. I always find it very interesting to see. But yeah. Oh yes, I also have these. I'm going to talk about this. So, if you guys have watched the videos before, in my transportation category, I don't have a car, so I take public transportation like the bus. So usually I've been taking money aside for bus tickets, but I've been finding that lately I haven't been taking the bus very much, but sometimes I'll use the e-scooters that we have around the city to go back and forth to work. And I find that usually from my house to work, it'll cost about $3 to $4 to take the scooter. So as you'll see here, I actually still have a bunch of more than enough bus tickets to last me for this period. So I'm going to actually just put the $25 I usually use for the bus tickets. I'm going to actually use as these, and I'm going to leave the money in my account. But this just lets me know that whenever I use the e-scooter, again, it's usually under $5. So I'll just take one of these cards out, and then that way I know, okay, now I only have 4 trips on the e-scooter left. Now I have 3. Kind of just keep track of that, because I've noticed I've spent a little bit more on the e-scooters lately, and I'm not always aware. So this way it just kind of helps me see what I'm doing. But yeah, that's that. So before I forget and explain, this is what this is for. So yeah, we're going to go here. Like I said, I've pretty much already gone through everything, and I kind of explained it in the other video. And I thought about keeping it in, but I mean, my videos are always long, so I'm not going to go through that. Basically, food, we emptied out. There's a bit of change. Dining out, we emptied. The makeup, I did have $10 left. This was pretty much the only category I had money left in. Or, sorry, not makeup, the beauty and hygiene. So this, I'm going to just put over here on top of this book so I remember. Clothing was empty. Activities was empty. Transportation, I still have a sheet, which is 10 tickets. And again, I don't use the bus very much. I can pretty much walk everywhere. Everywhere is roughly like a 20 to 30 minute walk from my house. And so I just kind of walk everywhere for the most part. Miscellaneous was empty. Housing was empty. The health, I put in my sinking funds book already earlier. And then, yeah, gifts was empty. This is a new category for TIFEs. So for me, something that I've struggled with over the last couple years is just giving money for my church, for help pay my pastor's salary, and just money for our church to be able to do different things to help different people, or to do different stuff that we do together. So like one of the things my church does is the last Monday of every month, we work together with a laundromat in town and provide free laundry for everyone that needs it. So things like that, obviously the money has to come from somewhere. So some of like the offering money or the types that we give, that goes to that kind of stuff and different things. So yeah, I think for a while I kind of felt like, oh, I don't have a lot of money. You know, I'm trying to get rid of this debt, and didn't really give any tithes or offerings. But I just kind of realized, you know what, like I have enough to do other stuff, and this is important, you know, to me. So I'm making it. So yeah, I'll talk more about the amounts later. But yeah, this is a new category that we're going to be doing. And then yeah, just the extra stuff. I have some money for my market money at the market I work at. You can use these to count as money. And then yeah, that's that. So we're going to just put this $10 here in the beauty and hygiene category before I forget, because I will. And yeah, so we're just going to carry that over, and that way we have it if we need it. If not, we'll just save it. There you go. Perfect. So let us start our stuffing. So we have changed the amounts around. We're trying out some new things. So for groceries, we're going to be doing 125, just because it's getting expensive nowadays. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So 6 20s and then 1 5. Is that 125? And put this in here. And I probably in general won't actually spend all this money. It's just obviously some weeks, depending, like if I need to stock up on food staples that are more expensive, it's just good to have. Dining out, this is going to be a mix of like eating out, but also any activities I want to do. This is going to be 75. So we're going to have 3 20s and a 10 and a 5. So it's going to be 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. Which, I was just talking to my mom about this tonight. It's like here in Halifax, if you want to get like a drink or an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert, by the time you do that and then tax and tip, it's like 50, 60 bucks. So like 75 bucks could be one nicer evening out. So that's crazy. Beauty and hygiene. So like I said, we did things around. I made a whole spreadsheet on my Notion. First off, I have a whole budgeting money financial system that I use in Notion. At some point, I'd love to share with you guys once I figure out how I can do a video like that. But yeah, I did a whole setup, and I actually made a system that lets me, or I set up a thing that just shows me like every single beauty item, hygiene item that I have, and the ones that I tend to buy. So everything from like hair care, skincare, makeup, things like lotion, pads, feminine products, shavers, all this kind of stuff. Because I've been finding I don't always stuff enough in here. And some things like my shampoo is kind of like $30 to $40 a bottle. It's more expensive, but it works really well. So I just suffer through it and pay the money. And just things like if I want to buy a perfume or whatever. So yeah, so I went through that and kind of figured out what I was low on, and I'm going to try to budget my beauty and hygiene through that system, kind of see like what I'm running out of, what I need this month, and then plan it around that. So there's a couple things for this month. So I'm going to actually be putting in 120, and this is going to be for the whole month. Not just this pay period, but I just feel that if I just do it all now, then that way some things are going to be like, maybe two of the things will be like $70, and then that way I'm not kind of going under and then just using up extra money. So I think this will be a better system for beauty and hygiene as well as the household. I'm just going to do them once the first pay period of the month, and then the second pay period just not stuff them and see if that works. Yeah, so we have two 50s for the 100 and then 120. So that's for this month. There's a perfume. I had a tester of it and I really liked it, and it's kind of expensive, so I'm just gonna get the smallest size, but it will still last a while. Clothing, we spent a lot of money on clothing the other month, and a bunch of it was cash I had set aside for clothing or just other miscellaneous stuff I didn't need. But half of it was not, so we're just not gonna stuff clothing this month. We're gonna wait until, we might do it in either next pay period or the period after, but we don't need it right now. I have what I need, so we're gonna just hold off right now. And then entertainment, like I said, that's kind of with the eating out, so we're gonna see how that works. Transportation, like I said, we're gonna use these cards and just leave the money in the bank, so that way I know that's what this is for. We got that and extra bus tickets for when we need them. Miscellaneous, we're doing 40, so it's going to be 2 20s. Just my backup of whatever I need for things I didn't really plan, especially where I don't have like I don't have a personal spending, which is, I guess my miscellaneous is kind of that, because it's like, yeah, I have food, eating out, makeup, clothing, activities, transportation, and then kind of like miscellaneous. So this is anything out, like things I want to buy. So one of the things I want to get is a new thermos, because my coffee thermos, the lid broke and I can't get the lid, so I have to buy a new one. So that's gonna like come out of my miscellaneous. Housing, again, like I said, we're gonna do this by month, and this is 2 20s for $40. Come back in. There you go. Health, we're going to be doing our typical $15. And then, oops, come on. There you go. And then gifts is going to get $30. We're going to do it in 5s. That way, if I want to give a bit of money to some homeless people in the city, I can do that. And I can just give them like a 5 and not like $20, just because, you know, I want to be able to help different people. You know, at least it's something that they can buy something quickly. So yeah, this 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But it's also, yeah. But it's also just like if I want to buy someone else's coffee for them or something, that can kind of come out of here too. Then we have types. So generally what we're going to do is $400 a month. Usually I kind of make between 4,000 and 5,000 in a month, give or take, is what I've noticed. So right now what we're going to just do is just $100. Yeah, $100 each. Or I guess $200 every pay period. So I actually have $100 because I didn't have any I only did 100 last pay period, and I could just start fresh, but I'm like, you know what? This is what I've already committed to doing, so I need to kind of stick with it. So I'm going to do that, and then this is the $200 for this pay period. So I have that, then I'm going to have to give on Sunday, which I'm not going to carry this in my wallet because I don't need to carry this around every day until Sunday. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, that's that. And then the only other thing I have to stuff is Christmas. So we're going to go in here. And let's do a quick inventory of what we have in here. So makeup is just I keep saying makeup because it's the makeup sticker. Beauty and hygiene, I just have the 10 that we put in earlier. Clothing, we don't have any because I used it all. Transportation, I technically have the bus tickets on the other side. So that's that. Hell, which again, with all my bright, colorful Canadian money, especially if you guys are from the States, my bright, colorful Canadian money, living in Canada does mean that we do have access to a pretty good healthcare system that's paid in basically taxes. It doesn't cover everything. Like there's certain very more specific kind of surgeries or different kind of things. But anything like if you have to get x-rays done, I don't have to pay for that. If I need to go to the hospital, you know, I don't have to necessarily. If I take an ambulance, I need to pay for that. But yeah, anyways, so this money is mostly going to generally be for dental. I do have insurance that covers some, but definitely doesn't cover all. And I find dental to be the most expensive thing, health-wise, generally for me. And then contacts, as well as just like prescriptions, travel insurance, anything like that. Tylenol, cough drops, whatever. So, but yeah, I have currently in here 20, 40, 60, 80, 85. So my contacts for 6 months cost about $150, I think. So this is actually like pretty decent. I'm like technically more than halfway to a pair of contacts. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, gifts and generosity carry over. I generally don't have a hard time using it all up. So the food, we haven't had anything in. The shopping, this is the Christmas shopping. I've already colored in the tree because like I said, I did this video yesterday technically. So I'm just going to add in, and we have, sorry, I'll put this down here. We have 20 already. So just 2 20s. Sorry, we have 40 already because I have 2 20s. So we're just adding 10. So that brings it to 50 for the 5 trees that I have marked here. The emergency savings, I'm actually changing. I've kind of, the last little bit, kind of re-gone over my budget. I'm actually going to be changing the way I do my savings. Instead of having like travel savings and emergency savings and everything else, what I actually want to just generally do is be 1 month ahead in all my bills. So have that money. So basically by, like, let's say today, May 31st, have enough money in my bank account to cover all of June's bills. So I want to have that as kind of my emergency savings in the sense of being a month ahead. But then also all the rest of my money I'm just going to put in one savings section for now, which I'm going to, at this point, use for going to Brazil, hopefully next year, to take my ESL training class. Excuse me. But since I already have this money in a category that says emergency savings, I just figured just leave it there. And at some point, if I need to take it out, I will. But otherwise, we're just going to leave it here. And then CELTA course. This is my ESL learning. So CELTA, TESOL. I have 50, 20 is 70, and then 75 in there right now. But this is going to be the one that's just going to be Brazil trip, TESOL, 2 months of living costs in Brazil, hopefully roughly 2 months of covering my bills back home and my flights. So just kind of have all that. And yeah, which means I've got to stuff about $1,000 every month until next year. So that's going to be fun. Travel savings, like I said, this is going to technically go all together. Debt payments, if I have the extra cash throughout the month, I can leave in here until I put it in. And then just my extra tip, cash, any cash money that I'm putting aside for the next pay period. But yeah, that is that. So now we are left with money. And if my calculations are correct, we should have 130 left. So we should have 5 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then we should have 16 fives, which would give us $80. And then 80 plus 50 is 130. So we should have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And just make sure 16 times 5 is 80, but for the heck of it, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Sorry there. My throat's a little dry. So yeah, we're going to do savings challenges. I'm so happy. Again, I didn't originally think I was going to get all my tip money today. Because my manager's just been busy. But we have it, and I'm happy. We don't have as much as I would like for this time, but it's okay. And we're going to just stuff this one because I really like this one. Actually, you know what? Just so I get how I'm doing it, we're going to stuff one of these where these are the ones, there's nothing really special. I just randomly pick a number and I stuff that. So, as you can see, this is all the random numbers. There's actually nothing. This doesn't mean anything. It was just because originally this was going to be an 100 envelope challenge, but I decided to change it up because I didn't want to have a ton of loose change in all these. So today we are picking this one, which is $20, of course. So we're going to stuff $20 in this one. I forgot. I even wrote. See, look at me. Look at me being so productive. Oh, I didn't pick the 51. I'm happy about that today. So we have a 20 that we are going to stuff in the form of 2 10s. And yes, I've been writing down. I don't actually know what week of the month it is currently. I will write the week of it later if I remember. But we are... Oh, I mean, cool. Don't work. That's fine, I guess. Let's try this pen. Week, whatever you are. This is the year 2003. Oh, I did on the wrong side. Great. Great job, Mandie. Round 2. Week, whatever we are. 2023. $20. Stuffed in here. Whatever week you are, I don't know. You got to go in here. I'm going to move this off to the side here for now. And now we're doing the fun one. So, I think these are the ones I've done so far. Now I'm just going to shuffle these up. And start stuffing. I'm so excited. I have a bunch of 50s still. Actually, I don't think I've stuffed a single 51 yet. So maybe we'll get a 51 and we can put a good amount in it. But yeah, I can see all the different categories I have, which is kind of fun. Let's see what we're putting money towards. My health and prescription one, I've done almost all of them so far. Okay. Today, first one we're doing is this one. Just $10 in extra groceries. So for right now, just to keep track, I'm just going to put it in this. And then write the info here. And then I will put them in the right sinking funds after. Round 1, 2023. Perfect. I'm just gonna, let's do this and put it over here so you can see. Shuffle, shuffle. Oh. Hello, brain. Where are you? Extra groceries. There you go. 10 is marked off. This one is add $40 to generosity. Oh, I'm very excited about this, honestly. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. $40 to generosity. And some of these, like this one, I might actually not put in my sinking funds and just put in my current week. And then if I don't use it, move it over. I'm going to. And then if I don't use it, I can put it in the sinking fund side. But we'll see what I'm going to do. There we go. What's next? I should have $60 left, I think. Oh, keep almost forgetting. We're gonna get a 50. Now's the time to get a 50. You know what? 50 in beauty and hygiene would actually be amazing right now, to be honest. 25 to beauty and hygiene. You know what? I'm gonna take that because I think I'm starting to run out of mascara again. I literally just bought mascara and I think I'm already running out. So I didn't originally plan to get mascara this month, so this could be good. Beauty and hygiene is 25. So there you go. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is so fun. I love this savings challenge so much. I wish I could just do everything. And oh, I'll come back. I wish I could just stuff all my money this way. Actually, that would be very interesting if I did a pay period where I just let random, especially for some of these things, like just randomly decide for me how much I'm spending in groceries, how much I'm spending. Can you imagine like $10? Be like, no, it's not happening. That could be so interesting though. Can you live off of $20 in groceries for 2 weeks? No, the answer is no. All right, what's this one? 33. $15 in travel. So this is going to be my travel savings at this point. So I'll put it towards my, maybe my CELTA course, just because they're kind of all on the same one. I don't know. I'll put in the travel envelope for now, I guess, and I can always combine them later. After we finish this set of challenges. I'm not going to use this money before this is done anyway, so I'll probably just do it like that. So this is 15. So we got 1, 2, 3, 15. So I think... Oh. Can you hear me? Alright, sorry about that. My earbuds decided to stop working. But we're almost done. So, yeah, we've got this travel one stuffed up. So now I have $20 left. We definitely have a lot of options for things under 20. So let's see. Can you stay? You know what? You little turd. I'm going to put you here. Now you have to stay. Okay. We're going to see what we get. It has to be under 20. Six. What are you? This is 50. Nope. Not happening today. Crap. Now I know that the 50 or the 6 is going to be 50. 9. What are you? I shouldn't be saying the numbers out loud. No, too much. That's 40 for American students. What are you? 50 for gifts. Now, see, we had all this money before. Why didn't you let me choose you beforehand? 30. Nope. I'm gonna run through all of them. What are you? I'm hitting all the 30, 40, 50s. Oh my word. 20. Perfect. Oh, this is actually good. I didn't stuff clothes, so now I'm stuffing clothes. So 20 for clothes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Love it. As I do need to start putting away for a pair of boots and potentially black shorts for work. That would probably be good. So we will do that. My black shorts I wore at work are just slightly on the almost too short side. So they're not too short, but they're almost too short, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try to get some that are a bit better. But I also need to get new boots because waitressing has destroyed my good boots, and I'm so sad. Alright, so that's 20 here. Perfect. So we have stuffed this slightly different color. Let's see. So we have 25, 15, that's 40. We have another 40. That's 80. We have 20, that's 100. And then we have 110. Plus we had the $20 from the other challenge, which was 130. So that's actually perfect. So these are done. Put it back in the box here. And put that away. And now we're going to put them in the right categories. So let's see. 20 for the sinking funds. I'm going to put them in here because I'm not going to need them this pay period. So clothing. And then, yeah, if I need to do bill swap at some point, at least I have it. All this 5s from everywhere. That's... Oh, sorry. My leg just had a weird cramp. And then we have 15 for travel. Savings. Celta. For right now, I'm just going to put them in the separate one. Even though, it's, like I said, it's going to be going to the Celta category. I'll just put it in here. Maybe if I want to do a smaller trip before to to like Quebec City or Toronto. Actually, I do want to go visit a friend in Toronto once she moves there. So yeah, we'll put it in here for now. We have 25 for beauty and hygiene. I think I'm going to just put it in here for now. And then if I need it, I can always bring it to the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's probably just better for my savings challenge just to put them in this envelope. And then if I need them, switch it over. But try to make it work under the other side. Unless it's miscellaneous, then I'll check it in my other one. Yeah, there's that. 40 to generosity. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Set to generosity. Yeah, perfect. So it's also, I don't know, there's just something satisfying about seeing that like you have money. So worst case scenario, if you're in a really bad financial situation and you just need to have money, you have it, which is like very liberating. It's almost like emergency funds in that sense. Now we have $10 in extra groceries. This is the first money in extra groceries. I'm very happy. I also get to color this in. That also makes me very happy. So we got 10, so we get to put 2 5s. This is supposed to be an apple, by the way. Or we can say it's a peach. You know what? This is peach color looking. So I'm going to do that. Got our 10. This is so nice. Oops. Come on. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Almost. Does every envelope have money in it? Oh my goodness. Wait. Beauty and hygiene. Clothes. Not transportation, but I have extra bus tickets. Health. Generosity. Food. Shopping. Emergency funds. Self saving child. Oh, just about everyone has funds in it. That makes me so happy. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a, I was gonna say what, a good time? Is that weird? I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you guys cash stuff or if you're just like looking into it, exploring. And then finally, if anyone would be interested, if anyone uses Notion and wants to know about the Notion templates that I have, let me know. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can export it so other people can access it. I'm trying to figure out the best way that I can share that. But yeah, I could, if people wanted like the monthly setup that I do, I could find a way to maybe share that so that people can access that. So let me know. I'll do it on the house probably, or for a while just have it free and accessible. But yeah, let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and yeah, we'll see you in a little bit. Bye.